How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a great Monday. I'm Noah, your Monday mentor, and I wanted to tune in today to talk about perfectionism. Perfectionism is a condition, I would call it a condition, because it drives yourself as well as others absolutely crazy. And I know that it can get the best of me. And I'm going to just go down a couple things that I want to encourage you with. Ask yourself, are you trying to be perfect in your parenting? Are you trying to be perfect at your job? Trying to be perfect in your craft? But are you trying to do that in your relationships? And just in life, do you find yourself really on edge because you've set this standard? I mean, it's one thing to do well, but it's another thing to do things perfectly. And there's a few things that I live by. And one thing is true authentic living is messy and it's dirty because we fail. And in order to live a life beyond staying in the comfort zone, you'll hear people say, "Oh, this is perfect because it's controllable and it's predictable and there's a false sense of security that comes with perfectionism." So they're trying to get things perfect. If I can just have my finances perfect, if I can have everything perfect, my car washed and my house and everything tidy, then I'm going to be okay. And I get that. It's kind of, things would be pretty aligned. But then it's the next thing you know, you got a dog running through with muddy shoes and the wheels fall off and life gets really, really messy and things aren't perfect. Perfectionism is an unrealistic expectation on ourselves that we put on ourselves. There's a standard that's never going to get met. So one thing the second point would be perfectionism drives you crazy and it's not achievable. And those who strive for perfect or nothing most often get nothing. So if you're looking at the two options between, dude, I'm going for full perfectionism, and if it's not perfect, then I'm going to go nuts, and you make yourself pretty grumpy, and it's kind of the kick the dog syndrome. Perfectionism never is going to be achieved, no matter how hard you strive at it. There's way too many variables. So the other thing that perfectionism does, the third thing is it puts yourself on an island and drives others crazy. So it gets to a point where it's unmanageable, it's out of control, that it makes people not want to be around you, or you don't want to be around other people because they're not being perfect like you and they're not making you feel in control. So therefore, we retreat to loneliness, we go into solitude, we go into being by yourself on an island, and now it's actually loneliness sets in. So I would encourage you, and just with this statement, is we all are going to play the life, or we're all going to play the game of life broken. Just like me filming this video, stuttering and this thing not being perfect and blowing it. That's an example. Things aren't perfect. But the moment that I took that wind out of my sail of trying to be like always perfect and get it always exactly right, I was able to breathe and exhale. Perfectionism has got the best of me. Even, when I look at doing a painting, at some point I have to say, this is great. I've met that standard of I feel really great about this. I have to let this go. I have to let this go out. I have to put this on the market. I have to make it happen. Maybe you're writing a song. Maybe you're trying to do a restaurant. Maybe you're trying to do a menu and some food. Maybe you're trying to step out in this new area in life. Perfectionism is going to drive yourself nuts. It's not achievable, but you have to realize that we're all playing broken. I am not perfect. I'm not perfect physically. I'm not perfect mentally, spiritually. I'm broken in all those areas. I don't take that fact and say, hey, I'm broken, so therefore I'm not going to play at all. We have to play. And it's by playing, and only by playing do we get the prize. That's how you get the World Series ring, is when you play, when you're in the game. We don't get points for standing on the sidelines. Play broken, play hurt, make it happen. Regardless of you feeling like you've got it all together, we need to play broken. And so take that into the context of your own life and measure and thinking, man, is there any areas where I'm, just trying to overachieve and be perfect and to get everything absolutely dialed in? And by that, are other things falling off to where you're having the value fall through the cracks because you're trying to make one specific area so perfect? I'm looking for I've done this well. I've done this as well as I possibly can, given the condition I am, and I'm going to work to make it better every single time. I hope this really helps you guys. I hope you have a great week. I would love nothing more than to have a comment down below. That's what really means a lot to me and lets me know that you guys are watching this. And I hope this ministers to you. Go ahead and leave a comment down below and share this with a friend that you think it might be an encouragement. Have a great week, and I will talk to you guys soon. See ya.